This is Brett Waltemath of Star Watch Media at the 21st Annual Hamptons International Film Festival. Hi. Now, this story deals with the life and career of composer Marvin Hamlisch. What was your inspiration behind this story, and what was your goal as a filmmaker and executive producer for the story?
I wanted so very much to capture Marvin's incredible spirit, his passion for music, and his genius. You know, he's one of a kind, and in so many ways. He's just very unique, passionate, and somebody who had a bigger heart than anyone I ever knew. And I was really eager to make sure that was communicated in the film.
And also, what was your reaction when Dori first came up with this idea for the documentary, when she approached you about it?
I thought it was a fantastic idea. His work has inspired us on stage and in film, and I knew that Dori had a close relationship with him and is also incredibly active in the Broadway community. So knew instantly she was the perfect person to tell his story. And my goal was just to make it possible as much as I could for Dori to make the film she wanted to make.
Having known him personally in his life, he's so well known for his achievements in his work, but maybe not as many people know how well respected he was throughout his life and career. Why do you think that he was so well respected, and what did you notice from that as far as your respect for him?
Well, I think you're right. I don't think that many people realize how deeply respected he was and how much he did for people, because he was so humble, and I thinking about throughout the year that I shot the film, everyone had such deep respect for him because he was a master of his craft. He was accepted into Juilliard at age 6, and he trained as a concert pianist, but that's not what he wanted to do, but he had those skills. And so wherever he went, if it was a concert hall or he was in collaborating on a Broadway musical, everybody knew, without Marvin announcing it, that he was so facile and he could come up with a million ideas and just bring them to life in seconds, because he had the incredible technical training. But he was just so incredibly humble. You wouldn't know it from Marvin,
For both of you, what would you like Marvin to be best remembered for in his life and career?
Well, I think his music will live on forever and ever, and I think it will speak for itself, and I'm hoping that this film beyond that will communicate his great heart and his humanitarianism and his passion for music. And it was so important to Marvin to pass on that love of music and for the next generation to feel as he did and embrace it. And I'm hoping that this film will help spread that joy and love of music.
And for you, what would you really like him to be remembered for?
I think the way that we rarely see, or we don't see enough these days, people who have reached the pinnacle of their careers are still often seem to get sidetracked into themselves and their image and their legacy. And I think Marvin really was always focused on giving back and helping others who had the same sort of passion he did to achieve their goals.
Upcoming projects for you both. Will you both be collaborating again soon or currently?
I hope so. I definitely want to very much. In the meantime, I'm working on several new Broadway musicals, including the Marvin musical I was working on.
What's it like for you to be able to so fluidly transition from one medium to the other? Is it easy, or do you need some adjustment period in between projects?
For me, it's all about storytelling, and sometimes the story needs to be told on film, and sometimes it should be with song and dance on stage. So it's very easy, particularly now, with all the new technologies, just to move between all the mediums and just tell a story as the best way it can possibly be told.
Just a different way to tell a story.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for the time. Enjoy the screening. Congratulations on the film. Thank you.